So my washing machine hose bursted, as you can see right here, and it was leaking really bad. So I turned the valve off, and I'm going to simply replace this one with a new one. And this is the cold line and this is the hot line. Even this one, it starts leaking. Here it was like so it's pretty simple. So this is the kit I bought from the hardware store, and it contains 2 hoses for both cold and hot, and it's fairly cheap too. It's not that expensive. Take it out. As you can see, these are 2 hoses, and the first thing I'll do is turn off the valve to make sure for both hot and cold, and just turn this anti-clockwise. That's it. Same thing for the other. If it's too tight, you can probably use a plier or something. This one hasn't been open for a while, so it looks like it's really tight, so I'm gonna use a tool. So I'll use the plier to loosen it. Oh, super tight. Okay. So I'll use some penetrating fluid. Leave it for about a minute or 2. So this is super tight, and I'm unable to open it because the thing is here is not so strong, and then the whole thing is turning. So what I'm going to do, I turned off my main water line, so there is no water coming from here, and then I will disconnect the valve and then remove this hose. So I'm going to remove this valve. Just to repeat here that I turn off the main water line, so no water is gonna come out when I remove this valve. So the valve is off now. Now I have to work on this part that is jammed here, and I have to remove this from the valve so that I can connect the new hose. So I tried everything to remove this, but it doesn't come off. It looks like it was probably previously glued really strong, that's why it doesn't come off. So what I'm going to do, I'm gonna cut here, cut this metal out, and then remove it. So as you can see how badly it was glued. Finally it worked, but it's like the thread a little bit. It may or it may not work, but I'll have to see. So what I did, basically I grinded this in 2 ends, and I think I grinded a little bit extra. I should have just done just a little bit, but anyway, we'll install this and then see if it works or not. So I'm gonna use plumbing tape. I'm gonna go clockwise, just a little bit, not too much. So I'll use hand first to thread it, and then I'll use the tool to tighten it, but not super tight, otherwise it's gonna be the same problem that I just had it. So just make it to the bottom. That should be good, and we don't need to put the plumbing tape on this end. So now what's left is just simply connect the hoses. So our hoses are connected on this end. I'll make sure that the lines are off at this moment, and so this is the back of the washing machine. So there are two hoses. The red one is for the hot water and the blue one is for the cold water. So I'll simply turn it counterclockwise to loosen it. This is just the water in the line. Same thing for this one. And then same thing for this one. Keep turning until it comes out. So there you go. So now we have disconnected our hoses, and we're gonna install the new hoses now. Okay, this is the new hose. You have to make sure that this rubber gaskets is here. So it was in the back, so I had to put it in, so make sure not to lose it, and make sure that this rubber gaskets are there on both ends. So simply just hand tighten it. Don't go super tight, and just a snug. That's it. So it shouldn't be opened easily, but if you put a force, it should be easily opened then. So same thing goes with the hot water line. So this end has the washer, this end does not, but it's in the bag. So I'll make sure I put the gasket in, and simply again so our hoses are connected on this end. I'll make sure that the lines are off at this moment, and so I'll take the red hose to the red mark where it says, again hand tight and just a little bit snug. Same thing for the blue hose. And then just a snug. Now I'm going to turn the main water line and make sure there is no leak, and then it should be good to go. So as soon as I turned the water line on, it started to leak. I shut it off right away. So I guess because when I grinded it too much, so the leak was right from here. So I'm just gonna get a new valve, that's all, and it should be good. So I got the identical valve from the local hardware store. I took the old one there so that I can get the exactly the same one. So the problem was in this one, because this one was jammed, so when I cut with the grinder over here, I cut it too much, so when I installed it, it was leaking. So I have to buy a new valve. So this wasn't so expensive. It was $10, $16 for the two hoses, so $26 for the whole repair. Not bad. Okay, so I'm gonna put the Teflon tape, plumbing tape, on this part, and then install it on the pipe. So Teflon tape clockwise, okay, not too much. So hand tight first, and then I'll just go one more round. And now I will connect this hose. And then using a tool, just a snug, not too much. I'll turn on the main valve again, and I hope this time there is no leak. So the main line is on, and I just turn on this valve. Both lines are on, and looks like there is no leak. This is the washing machine side. It's also not leaking. Everything is good. So the job is done. It took a little bit of extra time because of that valve, because the hose was jammed onto this, so I had to replace this valve. But I'll just put this water line that's coming from the washing machine into this drain. This is for the excess water, and when the washing machine drains, the used water goes through here. Previously it was zip tied to this, and I'll do the same. So just because of the pressure, it does not come out. That should be good enough. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe my channel for more videos like this.